This arc, the mall, let's call it, will be completed in 1 to 2 years. Disclosure of it was, well, it's happening now, 2023, but on a mass level next year, 2024. So, what technologies are we looking at, and what do we have to reach in order for us to become aware of this, or for me to be able to share it with humanity? Peace, abundance, prosperity, hope, happiness, love for all. That is what is next. Yes, the last horrible ripples of horror are playing out. Hunger, genocide, war, manipulation, deceit. You know of the prior events, so you are prepared for this. And you volunteered for this. You are strong enough for this. While those events are soon to reach their end, let's focus on what is next. I told you about the flying cars that are already here and are going to be released in February. It's mainstream knowledge now. You now know about the Ark under Ukraine and the Ark under Israel-Palestine. See, low power mode, hopefully we don't cut out. Whoever controls these arcs, guards it can either help or hurt humanity. And that is what the war in Ukraine was about, and what the war in Israel-Palestine is about. These arcs cannot be used for negative agendas anymore. Ark, not Noah's Ark. Call it a technology, call it a spaceship, or designs that a civilization or community can be built upon or around. You can seed a new start. Do you know about seeds? Do you know about DNA? Do you know about the 24 strands of DNA, which I covered? Do you know about the 24 seed erasers? Some, but not all, are the same. The number 24, like I said, is very important. But there are not exactly 24 arcs on Terra, as some of the seed erasers make things a bit more complex. One of the arcs or motherships, like the one under Israel, under Ukraine, has technologies for humanity. Very advanced technologies. Like I said, we have a mall, a shopping center in South Africa called the Mall of Africa. It's a place for trade, discoveries, enjoyment. Why is it that important? Arc, a mall. The hub, the Jupiter Hub or Arc, is a technology or spaceship at the center of the hub, which was a gift from the Alteans, a benevolent race very similar to the Terrans, who will become more known to Terrans as information gets revealed to society. Mall of Africa, think Mall of Galaxy. And let me just try and draw it for you. That's the center. Okay. It looks something like this. Excuse that, but like the spacecraft, that's a center. And then it's got these diagonal lines, but on each of them, what makes up these in the spacecraft are these, if I draw a star like that, geometric patterns. And these are all spacecraft, these little things that I'm going to draw, excuse the crude drawings. But these are all spacecraft, and this is just energy. The star is a shape, and they kind of lock in, and they all land on different points of the arc. A lot of neon lights as well. So think of this arc as an oversized mall of the universe, galaxy, or star system. As a rough description, it is very advanced with multiple cultural centers. It is a place for enjoyment, trade, discovery, research, and yes, adventures. Its construction, like I said, should be completed in 1 to 2 years. Our Space Force Alliance has been working on it. Certain beings with a level of consciousness can access certain technologies and much more. Terrans will be fascinated with all cultures, races, species, beings. So it's the next logical step for Terrans, humanity. Or you can think of it as far-fetched. And if you do, just start looking up at the sky at night. Thousands of ships are currently in our skies, in 3D, cloaking dependent. They're not always cloaked. You can see them with your 3D eyes. Look up. Take that a step further regarding social engineering and disclosure. Have you watched or seen Deep Space Nine, a TV series? A series by Rick Berman from Star Trek. That is what the future of Terrans can be looking forward to in the near future, as the disclosures have already been done to those who are involved in it and with the construction of it. I do want to say the series, the Deep State Nine, is not an exact representation, and it couldn't be. Otherwise, your deep state, your mainstream media, which was controlled by the Sakars, wouldn't have released it. It's so much more than what that series represents. Now, the center of the hub or arc is the same technology Atlantis was built around. Call it the Jupiter vortex or portal. And yes, a portal or vortex needs to be secured and protected by various parties, including Space Force Command, Ashtar Command, the Earth Alliance, shout out to my fellow brothers and sisters, Federation, and many more. Any nefarious being or others will be destroyed or neutralized, like I said, if they try and come through with immediate effect. This is what has been going on behind the scenes, apart from children, rescuing children. So understand the scope of putting every single last point in place, so when the revaluation happens, it's in divine timing. So who? Like I said, by the Nequamak Mobupak, who have joined the Federation of Worlds and who are invincible. They were once nefarious. Humanity is finally free of spiritual tyranny, unlike before with the Draco, which opens up a whole new set of experiences. Keep hope alive. Med beds are already in saturation levels. They're being mass produced on Luna, that is the moon. Military have had priority with them because of the battles they are in, as well as our children. Terrans will have access next, but priority remains with the children. And then individuals with genetic malfunctions, like cancer, etc., or specific roles or functions to play for what is next. You know who you are. After that, the medbeds will be more accessible, as those who have good health are not an immediate priority, but they are saturated on the moon. I'm not talking spirit or astral, I'm talking physical things that are manifest. For those who do not have access yet, there are other ways that will be released soon, and I've spoken about these, such as plants, age reversal, alchemy that can do as much as medbeds, but require a certain level of criteria to function optimally, a certain level of consciousness. Certain beings or starseeds and others will be able to access technologies based upon your consciousness, and specific accessing of that is done by the individual being. So that is going to also be remarkable. Whether they access it on the Ark, on Terra, or the Arks, or on the Ark, like the hub, Jupiter Hub. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's a song. Keep hope. And in the meantime, be grateful for your breath, appreciate the beauty around you, and the loved ones you get to experience this life with, every second and in every moment. The kingdom has truly come. The earth has been liberated. Their things are smoke and mirrors, and know that the war in Palestine and Ukraine is coming to an end. It's been cleared out, and we are indeed stepping into a golden age. The kingdom is here. The kingdom has come. Sending you so much love and light. Thank you for being here.